Let's unmute there. Congratulations on your first NBA All-Star appearance. What does it mean to you? I know you're very appreciative to be in this position right now, but what does it mean to you to be here at the All-Stars? And also, what's it mean for the organization, for you, your family?
That means a lot. It's an honor. Obviously, a lot of hard work goes into this, and when you finally break through it, you feel the love and the recognition. For my family, I think that's the main thing for me that's made me happy. Just to see a look on their face and to see how proud they are. That's more than worth it for me. And for an organization, I think it's great. Showing that we have another All-Star and a place that's building something special, and that players want to be able to come here and show it. So I'm very happy for that as well.
And quickly, I feel like many people are kind of surprised that this is your first appearance. They thought, oh, wait, Zach LaVine hasn't been to the All-Star yet? But is this just the beginning for you? Is that how you kind of see it?
I feel like I've played at this level for the last couple of years, and sometimes you got to break through, and I'm happy I'm here now. Obviously, this has always been one of my goals, but it's not the end goal for me. I try to move on to the next thing pretty fast, and obviously enjoy my time here, but then I also look for those higher aspirations as well.
Awesome. Thanks.
Thank you.
Andrew Lopez, go ahead, please.
Hey, Zach, I just want to ask you, I know you're in the 3-point contest tonight, but let's talk a little bit about alley-oops right now. What goes into a good alley-oop, and do you have a favorite one that you've ever had in your career?
Like a self alley-oop or somebody throwing one to you?
Let's somebody throwing one to you.
What goes into a good alley-oop? Probably the best alley-oop pass I ever had was Andre Miller, played with me my rookie year. I think a lot of people have said that too, but you got to be able to get it, by the rim, and within arm's reach. If you lead somebody too far, obviously you're not going to be able to get it, but some of them also are able to make it look a lot better if you lead them.
All right. Darnell Mayberry, go ahead, Darnell.
Yeah, thanks, Matt. What's up, Zach? Congratulations again. I just curious, could you take us through your schedule since Wednesday, what it's been like, and then how would you compare this experience to previous years of being down at All-Star Weekend, even if this is the first time you've been a part of the game?
Yeah, I've been a part of All-Star Weekend a lot, and this is like nothing I've experienced before because we're really not doing anything. Yeah, I've been in my room. I took the flight here at 2:00 yesterday. Got tested, got some food, came up to my room and stayed here until this morning, where I went downstairs and got tested. So it's pretty much the same as on the road that we've been dealing with. Obviously the isolation and the staying away until we have to go to the destination. I did go over and get my 3-point practice up, but other than that, man, just been kicking in the room and counting hours.
Appreciate it.
Joe Cowley, you got the next one here. Go ahead.
Zach, how you doing, buddy?
What up, man?
Hey, a couple questions. First of all, you've been to these All-Star weekends, obviously with a different title. How important is it for you to mingle with these other players, answer questions about the organization? I mean, we won't call it recruitment because I think we're not allowed to, but at the same time, How important is it for you guys for you to let the other players, the other elite players, know that what's going well in this organization? There's no more suicides and push-ups. Things are a little bit different. Is that a key thing moving forward for you?
Man, I just want to let people know my personality. I think I'm a pretty, well-liked guy around the league, and being able to share, what we have going on right now, and like you said, not recruit, but make some more friends, I guess. I think I can do that pretty well.
And the other thing too is, how important do you think that is in today's NBA when you see what guys have the relationships that have been built, whether it's Team USA, whether it's these All-Star weekends, even though this one is as clunky as it is? How important do you think that is to build something? And that's not to slam your current teammates, but I mean, Otto Porter's a contract that's leaving. Thad's not getting any younger. I mean, you have to think about your long-term stay with Chicago, correct?
I mean, I don't worry about those type of things. I always try to let the people with the hat on do that. But, what I can do is always go out there and show people what we're about. If you ask questions, this is a player-driven league, and everything's built on relationships. And even for free agents and things like that, it's not like you're just gonna go somewhere without knowing anybody. So,
why are you doing that? You're wasting your time doing that.
Somebody's not on mute.
Okay,
but
cool.
yeah. I don't know who was that. That the lady, probably not on mute. But yeah, Joe, that's pretty much all I got for you, dog.
All right, thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Casey Johnson, it's your turn. Go ahead.
Hey, Zach, speaking of what you guys have going on, we'd asked you about all your teammates' support, but I hadn't yet seen what Arturas and Mark did for you at that practice until I caught it recently. Given what they've talked about building a player-friendly organization, what did that gesture mean to you, and where would you assess your relationship with those two guys right now?
No, it was really cool, man. Because usually after practice we have like our head guy, Chip Schaefer, comes over and tells us about like the protocols or something that happens tonight or a delay, and they're like, we have a meeting, and I'm looking around like, oh, like did the game get canceled again or something like that. They come out walking with a poster, and it was really cool because I didn't expect it. And our relationship has got a lot better. Obviously everything starts off you on the ground floor and you build it up. And I think they've done a great job of showing the organization that this is the player friendly, way they like to go about things, and very communicative, very communicative. And, we see them all the time. They're friendly. We see them in the gym, and, it's refreshing.
Thank you.
Jamal Collier, go ahead.
Yeah, what's up, Zach? Congrats. I don't think I got a chance to tell you the other day. But just what are you looking forward to the most? You kind of mentioned all the limitations. You kind of been in your room this whole time. But what about this day/weekend, I guess, are you looking forward to the most?
Just the experience. I feel like I've been a part of every part of All-Star Weekend except for the game. And want to go out there, and obviously you want to play with the top guys. And you see yourself as one, and you want to go out there and compete with them. And you grow up watching All-Star games, and it's always been a dream to be in one and to continue to be in one. So, I'm very happy to be here. Looking forward to a 3-point contest. I think I got my feet wet last year. I think I know where to put the money balls in the corner this year. So, hopefully I have a good round.
Anything like that you feel like, what do you feel like you're going to miss the most kind of from a quote unquote normal All-Star weekend? What do you feel like is lost having to do it?
It's just the atmosphere. You go to All-Star Weekend, man, it is packed. I remember my first 2 years, and I was at some, it's in Toronto and New York, so it's just the atmosphere, with the crowd, the energy, the city. You have different requirements you have to do. There's places you can go. Your family can enjoy more, more of the scenery and things like that. Because right now we're just sitting in a hotel, so obviously you understand because you have to be safe. But I think that's the main thing you missed with All-Star Weekend.
Cool, appreciate it.
Thank you.
Sam Smith, go ahead with the next question, please.
Zach, you always say that it's not your job, and it isn't. But, with the trade deadline coming up, there's talk about, well, if you could, cash in a guy, for the future. Would you rather see the team stay together in the sense of have your best chance to go for the playoffs no matter what opportunities propose, given the fact that the last couple of years the team hasn't been competitive?
I mean, like you answer your question. Like I usually try to stay out of it, but I'm somebody that's always looking to improve and get better. I wanna have a chance at going for the playoffs, and that's always been on my mind is how can I help, and going from there. That's one of our goals.
Just also other players in the past. I remember when Kobe Bryant was coming into his first All-Star game, he said, I want to just go out there and guard Jordan. Do you have something that you're looking forward to doing in the first game? And also, who have you brought with you to the game?
I think the thing I want to do, I just want to go out there and put on a show. I think I have the perfect game and excitement for an All-Star game. I've won the MVP of the Rising Stars game. I think I did a pretty good job with that. So if I get the right amount of time, I always try to go for the showstopper. But who I brought here, I brought my fiance. I brought my mom, my dad, my best friend here. I think he only got about 4 tickets. So it'll be really good to see them on the sideline of the game and be able to see them, witness it firsthand.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Show raced out. It's your turn. Go ahead.
Hi, Zach. Congratulations.
Hey, what's up?
Well, we just found out earlier today that a couple of players will not be playing tonight because of contact tracing. Can you give me your reaction to seeing Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid not being involved now?
Yeah, it's just extremely unfortunate. And, from what I've heard, they did everything right. I think they had close contact with their barber, and the barber was getting tested daily. And he popped up as a positive. It's not like they're trying to hide or they're doing something wrong. They did everything right, and they still got, at the wrong place at the wrong time. So extremely unfortunate. It's sad, but I think this is just the time that we live in right now. You just can't be too safe.
I want to ask something about you. At what moment you're wearing the jersey right now with All-Star, did it hit you that you are an All-Star?
It's a good question. I always see myself on this level. I think it's just, when you get announced as it, I think the recognition comes in, and that's where you feel, you feel proud. Regardless of the fact, I've been very happy with my play over the last couple of years and just want to continue to get better. But, when I got here, with my family and, the announcement and things like that, I think that's when I realized it.
Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, Joseph Phillips, it's your turn. Go ahead, Joseph.
Congratulations, Zach. First of all, my question to you, did you see the letter your mom sent to you just in honor of you making the All-Star team? First, how sentimental was that for you as her baby boy or as her boy? And then two, I was watching the 2015-2016 All-Star weekend, and it felt like I was watching it like it was live. So what can we expect from you tonight, just in tonight's All-Star game?
Yeah, no, the letter was great. I saw it this morning. I didn't even know. My parents have been surprising me, and I'm not somebody that likes surprises a lot. They've been doing it. But it just shows, it was extremely, like you said, sentimental to me. I got to go over there and tell her I love her and gave her a hug, and that means a lot because that's coming from the heart. That's your mom, and she's done so much for me and my family. Growing up, just to have me in this position here today, it's all worth it. So, can't thank her enough. For just what I'm gonna bring, man. Like I said, I think I can come out there and just show, some excitement. If that's making an electric play, if that's shooting, dribbling, whatever it is, I'm gonna definitely, there's gonna be at least one Zach LaVine highlight out there.
Thanks, Zach.
Yep.
It's Goodwill. Go ahead.
What's up, Zach? Congratulations, man.
What up, dog? I ain't talked to you in a while.
I know, man. I've been away from you, but
yeah, man, you left, man. What's going on? You on to bigger and better things, though.
y'all get better. I'll be around more often.
I hate you. I can't stand you. What's up, man?
But seriously, just from a practical standpoint, you're pretty practical about these things. Do you understand why the NBA is having an All-Star game this year? Did you have your own thoughts about, you being selected aside? Did you have your own thoughts about, should we be having this or shouldn't we be having this? Or did you understand from the beginning?
I mean, you understand it, man. I think especially with everything that's going on right now, and you still got to be able to make some stuff back. As long as it's safe, I'm okay with it. I don't think the NBA would be trying to put you in harm's way. We're already playing games right now anyway, so it's pretty much just like another day. And this has always been one of my goals, and I've always wanted to play an All-Star game. So it was an easy decision for me.
Does it take away from anything, the experience for you, or does it make you feel like, okay, I need to get back again next year to experience the entire, weekend at its purest sort of form?
Yeah, I mean, I think my mentality, man. This isn't just a pit stop for me. This is something I want to have continue to happen. I have bigger and bigger, goals I want to continue to get forward, team and individual. But this is like an anomaly year, not just for the All-Star game, but for NBA players in general. There hasn't been a year like this before, and it's not going to be a year like this, after this, I don't think either. So You're looking at a rare instance in, in NBA history of what the season that we've been dealing with.
Appreciate it, man.
My dog.
Dan Woike, it's your turn. Go ahead, Dan.
Hey, Zach, congratulations. You're just talking about kind of how this is an anomaly season. What do you think the big effects have been of things like the stacked schedule, the isolation on the road? How is that, I guess going into this, no one really knew what it would do to you guys. I guess my question is, what has it done to you guys?
You got to be mentally tough. You don't understand what's going on each day. You can have a game canceled right before you're driving to the game. You could fly to a city and then the game's canceled. You got to fly back. That's happened to us multiple times. So you got to be able to adjust and just be ready and prepared. I think that's what this season has taught us.
All right. Leonardo Torres, go ahead, please.
You're on mute.
Leonardo, you're on mute.
Yeah, Zach, it's Leonardo Torres from Peru. Zach, do you think you don't not get the respect you deserve in the NBA? And why weren't you encouraged to compete in this year's slam dunk contest?
Obviously, I think I earned my respect. You have to earn your respect. Doing it in this league is not given. It's something that you go out there and fight for. And I feel like I'm somebody that always fights for my recognition and my respect, and want to continue to build on that. And why it wasn't a dunk contest, I just feel like I'm past that point in my career. Obviously I have some dunks I can still do. I did a pregame dunk, not too long ago, just to show everybody I could still do it if I wanted to. But it's just not. I don't have the same drive for it like I really used to. To be honest with you, I want to go out there and try a 3-point contest. I want to make All-Star games. I want to make the playoffs. I want to be All NBA player. You want to. That's where my aspirations are now. So, I think now I get to sit back and watch the dunk contest and enjoy it for that.
All right, Zach, we got 2 more questions here. We're going to go with Dwayne Rankin. Dwayne, go ahead.
Thank you. Congrats again, Zach, on being an all-star. Just hearing and just following your story, you remind me so much of Devin Booker. He went through the same thing, earning my respect, earning a chance to be an all-star. Now that you've made that journey, how much can you relate to guys like him and others who had to go through it to get here? And does that make it even more rewarding to be here because of that?
Yeah, I think everybody's, you play the cards you're dealt, and everybody's hand is different, and especially in situations like mine and Devin's where we weren't drafted to a team that was a top 5 team, and even though we put up these numbers, on these teams that are in the playoffs, it's almost like you're looked down upon for it, and it's. We have to continue to go out there and fight for your respect, like you said. And then once you get it, you want to stay with it. So I think the players understand that. And then we also had to understand that, it's not always about, individual things. You have to learn to go toward winning. And I think that's where our mindset, at least for mine, is now. That's where my mindset is. And, do whatever I got to do to help this team win. And I think individual success comes from that.
Thanks, Zach.
All right. Our last one here comes from Valencia. Valencia, go ahead.
Hey, Zach, appreciate you taking the time. Valencia King with Real Talk Sports. 2 quick questions for you. You've always been involved in the community. One, who instilled the attitude of giving back into you? And secondly, how has being involved in the Chicago community impacted you as a player and as a person?
Yeah, I think it's always big to give back to your community. And I think the main thing is just giving back with your time. I think that's more valuable than everything, just to show that you care and, you're just a regular person at the end of the day. And, just because I play basketball and I'm seen doesn't make me any different than you. And I think my mom, my dad instilled that in me at a young age. And, during these pandemic times is tough because you're not able to spend as much time as you really want to just from safety reasons. But you can still try to do the best you can. And I try to do that as much as I can as well, especially in the city of Chicago and my hometown in Seattle.